The Honorable Otiende Amolo.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, first to comment on what the Honorable Pio and I was speaking to. Mr. Speaker, it's extremely important that in this House we be seen as a house of equity and equitability, which means, Mr. Speaker, that there must be a mechanism by which any person, and especially you, Mr. Speaker, traces the petitions that are presented to this House without having to depend on the goodwill of the office of the clerk or any other office. And I suggest, Mr. Speaker, that you might put in systems that even members can see the petitions, therefore they do not have to repeat petitions that have been presented. On the petition read by Honorable Atandi, as I understand it, Mr. Speaker, it is a private contract issue, but the main theme and thrust of his petition is the failure by the public regulatory authority to regulate. And this is something that has happened in this country many times with insurance companies, with banks, and now with investment companies. And so even as he properly advises his constituents, Mr. Speaker, I urge that you still commit it to the appropriate committee to consider the failure of regulatory authorities. Lastly, Mr. Speaker, on the petition to involve alumni associations, Mr. Speaker, you and I, and many of us here, went to the University of Nairobi. If we started counting the number of people who have gone through that university, they'll rank in their millions. Inherent in that petition is the assumption that alumni associations are run independently, they are run competently, and that they consult us. I don't know which member here is often consulted by our alumni association. I think that that would be putting an undue